Greetings and welcome to the 1-6 Scale Man. Proudly presents another episode of you know what it is, man. I'm sorry, I was about to say what. This is comic book talk with friends. I'm so tired. Sorry about that. Comic book talk with friends. Monday night. There's been a lot going on today. I know half of y'all here already know about it. But we are definitely living the space of the Order 66 because your wallets got yoked today. So definitely there's a lot going on within the Star Wars universe, especially in the collecting universe. So though there's a lot of people out there that are excited about it, I know I am. But if you're here today, we're gonna talk about comics. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Episode 6, the continuation of X-Men 97. We're gonna talk about that. Again, artist pick of the week for me definitely was the one and only Dave Cockrum. Didn't actually get a chance to talk about this guy, but you've seen his comics. Dave is definitely a incredible individual in this community, and tell you his color palettes, a lot of color palettes that we actually get in a lot of this, just in his art in general. Is definitely incredible, but shout out to him. We're going to talk about him. Also, pick as far as a book of the week, I wanted to talk about Dead X-Men #4. If you've been following the House of X story, Fall of the House of X, then definitely this fits into it. It's met with a little bit of reserve, but I think all in all it's a solid read. But again, how it sort of ends, but it's still a decent read. So we're gonna talk about that. Also, I hope you're out there reading Black Panther. If you're not reading Black Panther, come on, man. It is the ultimate Black Panther right now is incredible. So I hope you're out there reading that. But before we jump into that, I got to bring the fellas in so we can, we got to put a muzzle sometimes on Jason, because Jason be going in on everything like straight up. Jason would probably tell you what your mama got you for Christmas. Like that's what he does. Like he'll tell you, "Hey, yo, bro, I saw your mom at the mall, bro. She got you a PlayStation 5 for Christmas, bro."
Stories, man. I can't help it, dog.
You know what I mean, bro? I saw your mama, bro. She's wrapping that PlayStation. She just got it wrapped up for Christmas, bro. You won't see it until next Christmas, but I'm telling you, you got it.
That's me. That's me.
Jason, just flip it on him. Tell him at least you didn't.
Say hi real quick before she goes.
There you go.
Hey,
what
baby
up?
girl, how you doing?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
That's good. That's good. She's amazing.
Love you. Night.
Oh, she's so sweet, bro.
That's my little booby right there.
Yeah, did you tell her what she got for Christmas in the next December?
That's the only time I'm actually quiet.
Huh?
That's the only time I'm actually quiet about surprises when they come to her. That's it.
But you know what? I'm gonna find out everything you got. And I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna tell her. You gonna have her in the background one of these shows and be like, "Yo, your pops got you this, got you that."
Man,
you gonna be like, "Man, why you telling me?" Like, "Oh man, I'm sorry, bro. I just got excited about your list."
Listen, bro. Good stories, good movies. I can't help it sometimes, man.
Definitely, bro.
About the trailer today, but I caught myself.
Please,
yeah, see,
please don't.
Yeah. You know what? It definitely, yeah. I'll say this, and I'm not gonna talk. And here, please, everybody out there, disclaimer.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Disclaimer, because that's why I didn't put it on the docket today.
Oh, the
disclaimer.
I could dip out for a minute if y'all want.
If you I don't want to. You know what? Honestly, bro, I'm gonna wait because
word.
He saw it. He saw it. Don't front.
I saw it. I saw it, but I'm not as excited as everybody else is.
Man, he be trying to be like you, bro.
No, he don't. That's the one thing. I'll never turn him to the dark side on. He can't not watch trailers,
bro.
He might not watch all 47 of them that'll come out before July, but
bro, I'm just I wasn't as wild like everybody. It wasn't a wow factor for me, and I guess because I wanted to see more because we knew who was going to be in it, but it wasn't a wow factor for me. So I like I said, that's why I'm not really going to talk about it right now. But
we talked about earlier. We didn't know about that. About
what?
Your boy got disrespected. We talked about earlier before Vinny got in. About the one part about where.
Oh yeah.
That blew me away. I ain't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
Total surprise.
Yeah, definitely. But anyway, thank you guys for being here, man. Vinny, what's going on with you, bro? How you doing?
Man, I'm tired as a mug, man.
Me
It
too.
was a long day. Got a lot accomplished. It was like one of those productive long days.
That's what's
So
up.
I'm just, grinding away, trying to get all these jobs done, trying to stay ahead of everything. So that way I'm on pace to get the hell up out of here and get to Philly in 2 weeks. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
juggling, getting landscaping jobs ready and everything like that, and finishing up some last minute art additions to the table, so that way I'm ready. I'm excited. I got an upgrade from the con, so they'll be moving me to a higher profile booth. So I'm looking forward to that, and they're going to be experimenting with some feature end caps. So they're trying to bump me up, and I'm just trying to, you know, make the most of it. So I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
that. All eyes on that right now, and just excited to talk X-Men with you gentlemen. There's so much to dig into there, and obviously there's a ton of internet hype right now for the Deadpool trailer. So I appreciate everybody mum's the word on it. But if y'all want to geek about it, it is what it
Yeah.
is.
I,
I'm in the
I
same
ain't
boat.
saying
I've never
nothing.
been
I ain't
the
saying nothing.
biggest Deadpool guy. I just kind of roll with the flow with those films, and
yeah.
this one
I'm
obviously is
yeah.
trying to do so much more than be a Deadpool film. So there's a lot riding on this. So obviously we'll be digging into that at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, I caught up on Fallout. So that was really good. I was excited about that.
Told you it was good, bro.
It was a fun show.
Mhm.
I still got to watch the finale, the final episode for Shogun, and then
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty much caught up on stuff, so I can start going back and checking out some other shows I'm way behind on, like Bad Batch, etc. So other than that,
Yeah.
chilling. I got to catch up
Okay.
on reading too. I got all the Ultimates from X-Men to Black Panther and Spider-Man. I got them all. I just got to
Yep.
read them.
I bought
Mm-hmm.
They're
everything last
here.
week.
I
I
just
had
got
not
to
read
go through my
anything yet.
polls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's definitely some good reads, man.
I told my
Uh
I told my brick and mortar, just pull all the Ultimate shit for now. If when I stop liking it, I'll take it off the list.
Gotta take it off the list, right?
yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely. What's going on, Jason, man? How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. Just taking everything in stride. I'm working on the house. That's fun. I did my patio last week. Um, no gators out there, thank God. Closed everything off. I'm good. And got new stuff in. I haven't unboxed it yet. I got cases coming. Waiting for 2 more cases coming. Had to order them online because IKEA is tripping now with changing out the glass shelves to this BS little bullshit stuff they got now. So I had to order my stuff online for the first
Yeah.
time. So
Please,
what?
everybody out in the chat, please refrain from talking about Deadpool's trailer. Please.
Oh
Don't
no, it's coming up. I
don't
didn't
spoil
start
it
it.
for
It
anybody
If
was
who
you do,
not
didn't
you
see
do.
it.
I get
it
it.
was not me, bro. I did not
I
start
know
it.
you ain't do it, but
I didn't
nah,
do it this
don't
time.
spoil anything. Just please, if you've
I
seen it, just
I didn't
enjoy
do it.
it, but
Yes.
just don't spoil it because there's a lot of people who haven't
For
seen that
Vinny's
trailer
sake.
that choose
For
not to
Vinny's
watch
sake.
it. So
Don't do it.
I appreciate it. It's hard to avoid it because every 5 seconds the shit's get. It's been
yeah,
getting leaked for
yeah,
all year.
it's bro,
Oh,
it
here.
you can tell that even watching the trailer that they want to leak some shit so much, but they don't, and
Right,
they
but they
edited it
stopped.
in such a good way where they didn't give shit
Yeah,
away. So
right,
Get it? I
right,
mean, they
yeah,
did
right.
because there's
yeah,
stuff from screenshots from it. It's like, what it
yeah,
reminds me of? It reminds me of Superman versus Batman, where they just kept incrementally showing you more and more and more because they're
I
desperate,
bring up
and
that
I don't
thing.
like it. I don't like
yeah,
them having to be desperate, act like they got to show you the whole. Nah,
yeah,
But
but
that's
it
yeah,
what
is what
that's
it is. I
what
get it.
that's what Marvel does. That's what they do. They've done that
yeah.
for
They
years.
didn't always do that. They didn't always do it. There was a time
I think
where like Civil War, like you didn't know he was gonna, be Giant Man in it. Nowadays, if that movie would have dropped today,
Oh
that'd have been
well,
the
yeah,
first thing you
yeah,
seen.
yeah. Civil
That'd
War,
have been the
yeah,
first
Yeah.
thing you
yeah.
seen.
Yeah.
Cause nobody knew about Giant Man. You're right.
I'm
You're right.
not gonna rant. I'm not gonna rant, bro. You good. You
See,
good,
see,
Mark.
see,
You good,
see,
bro. You good, definitely, bro. But
see.
yeah. Um, yeah, mom's the word on that. But anyway, thank you for being here. And Bloomer, bro. I'm just trying to get I made sure I got my cardio up, bro, because I ain't trying to I know that shit gonna hurt tonight. You gonna say some funny shit and I already know it's gonna go, bro. My stomach gonna hurt so bad tonight, bro. So I'm just making sure.
Well, first and foremost, happy Monday, everybody out there.
Happy
Yes,
Monday,
we
happy
did.
Earth Day.
We got in the collecting land of 1/6, we got a few treats.
Yes, we did.
And so,
Yes, we did.
myself, I pulled out the wallet for a dopo to
Yes, we did.
Yes,
this
I
morning.
did.
So I was very happy.
Mhm.
And so that kind of set off the day for me.
Yes, sir.
And work was smooth. Got in, got out. Now I'm
Well,
here with my brothers here on the panel, ready to
no
talk
doubt.
about the crazy shit
Yeah.
that took place last week and the crazy shit that will take place this week. And
Yeah.
by the way, I was able to pick up the Invincible Compendium 1.
Oh boy.
Yes, yes.
So for my Invincible lovers out there,
Mm.
I think this is probably one of the better ways to just get smack
It's
dab into the
the
series.
way.
I
Yes.
can't say nothing. One thing.
Mm-mm.
Nah, you can't say nothing, bro.
Mm-mm.
Damn,
Vinny, just in case you don't know, and if
bro.
you probably seen it online, this ain't no
Yes, sir.
spoiler. This is Revan. Um,
Is that what y'all talking about? It just dropped.
yeah, yeah. This basically
Oh
just
yeah,
dropped.
I bought that today.
Yeah, this dropped today. Any
And
Star Wars
start.
I
fans, you
want to
already
go
know what's
play
coming in.
KOTOR or get like a understanding
Yeah,
of KOTOR before
Right.
I decide to
you've
spend
never
money.
played it?
Oh, you haven't
I
played
never
it?
played it. Never.
Oh
Oh
my
my god.
I've seen
god!
cutscenes. Those
Bro,
cutscenes
what?
are
You never played
legendary.
KOTOR, bro?
Hold
The
up. Time out.
cutscenes are legendary
Time out.
for
Time
sure.
out. Time out. Time out. Time out. Time out. Bro, you
Bro,
ain't played the first one or
it
the
is
second one?
one of the greatest games of all time.
Nah, that was
Oh
like
my god, bro.
It
my
is one of the
gaming.
greatest
That
games
type of
of
game
all
in
time,
itself, the
bro.
mechanics of the game, that was not something I was playing as a child. I
Bro,
was more
what?
into just like
This is one of the greatest
action.
games of
But
all
you know all about
time,
Revan.
bro.
You know all about Revan's
I
story.
know bits and pieces of him. I know he comes from there, but not too much about Revan.
Oh
I'm
my
not about
god,
to flex on him.
he is the most celebrated redeemed Jedi ever. Oh
And
my god, bro.
yeah, Vinny
Oh my god.
also it,
Mandalorian Wars.
also Lord Starkiller dropped today.
I'm only mad
Now
about
this
They dropped that
bro.
the same day.
was
Yes,
Yeah,
Madopo.
yes, they
bro.
dropped
This
them
I'm
in
baby.
yeah the same
bro.
damn
I'm
day, bro.
only mad they don't have a head sculpt, bro.
Do they
Yeah,
already have
Yeah,
is
They
this the
gotta
first Star
have
Killer?
this is the
yeah.
first
it's first
Starkiller
Star
that they
Killer
This is
released
Lord
yeah.
Star
that they've
Killer, so
done.
this is
Yeah,
when he went bad. But it's
yeah,
like, bro, like you
That's
need
wild. I can't believe they haven't dropped the
the
regular Star.
regular, the
Yeah.
Is
nah.
regular.
that do you, I'm sure y'all are
But
were
I
all over it
understand
on the
why
other
though.
shows.
Yeah,
I'm sure y'all were all over on the other shows.
Mm.
Hypothesizing does this mean he's about to be canon?
yeah.
They ain't gonna
Well,
do it. You
they're
cannot
not.
make Star Killer
Well,
canon,
here's the
bro.
thing
He's
because
mad
they're
OP,
putting
bro.
this under the banner of Legends right now.
Legends. Yeah.
What's
Oh,
So
it's a
that's what they're putting it
okay.
under, the banner of Legends. So it's not something that they're going to actually make canon for now. The
Okay.
thing is, I don't
Legends?
think that they can make there's no fucking possible way that you can make this character canon. You
He
Yeah,
can't.
is
you
too
can.
OP. He is too OP.
Yeah, you
Especially
can.
Star Killer. You would have to nerf
Star
his
Killer.
ass to the
You would
fucking
Exactly.
definitely have to
That's
ground.
nerf
how.
They
him.
will
That's
nerf
how.
Star
Nerf the
Killer
fuck
to
out of him,
death,
bro. You would
dog.
have to because again, way too
Right.
powerful. Even Revan, way too powerful.
Way too
So
powerful, bro.
that's what I'm saying. Like you would definitely have to nerf him.
I'm
But
not
I
saying it'll
read,
be
yeah,
a. I'm not saying it'll be a good idea. I'm just saying I don't put it past them.
yeah, me neither.
Listen,
I this one because again we know which this is Lord Starkiller, so we know this is the second verse. This is the
mhm.
literally the evil version.
That's Leia's lightsaber and I think Luke's lightsaber on his belt. But they killed both of them in the
Yeah,
game.
this
Which is funny because it's not like the regular Star Killer was like, a happy-go-lucky dude.
Nah.
So
yeah,
both of them were, not
But
the
he had like a
not exactly Jedi.
yeah, but
yeah,
he had like a revelation like Revan did, kind of sorta in the
Yeah.
middle of the first game. So he did come to the light, but they had the where you could play both stories to see if the light and the dark side of it. But bro,
Right.
this dude is one of my favorite characters. Him Revan is my favorite, to be honest with you.
yeah.
But dog, you know who the number one shareholder of Lucasfilm is still right now?
George Lucas.
George Lucas. So he can really get stupid if he wants to with Disney if he wants to.
if
No.
he
But
wants to.
I'm
But
just
the
saying.
thing is, right now he's he's more
People have kind
reserved
of
than
taken
anything.
that stat a little bit carried away. It's not like he's the majority shareholder. He still can't do shit.
He's
You know what I mean?
he's just basically he
No, but
can't do
he is the
anything.
majority shareholder.
He can be majority shareholder, but he still can't make the
Yeah.
decisions based on the
He
agreement
should
that
have
was made.
never sold this IP to mother Disney.
Well,
No.
bro, you know what?
Yeah,
It doesn't
I
matter
disagree with
because
that. I disagree with that because
yeah,
him selling it has got us good Star Wars and bad Star Wars. But if he hadn't sold it, we'd have gotten no Star Wars.
hmm exactly.
Yeah.
He'd have been sitting on his porch drinking lemonade with his kids, sitting on Star Wars, not doing shit with it. At least we've got good shit from the IP since he sold it. We got bad shit too, but I just choose to try to pay less attention to that than all the amazing shit
I
we've
would
got
have
over
rather
the past 10
had
years.
that Legend storyline instead of the last movie that we
Yes,
got.
but if he hadn't have sold it, it doesn't mean that we would have got it. He
Yeah.
didn't even do it when
True.
when he came back from
He
taking
sat
a
on it
hiatus
for
to
a
raise his
while.
kids. He worked on the prequels instead of the sequels.
Yeah.
True.
If anything, if anything, him selling it made it possible that one day it'd even be a possibility. It never was going to happen under his tenure.
No. Nah, because he put too many restraints on it. And again, even with the prequels, it took him a while to get it to where he wanted it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a lot
The legend
that
stuff
kind of goes into it.
he tolerated. He was not an advocate for that shit.
Yeah, he was never a legend for anything that was actually legends.
No,
Because
That
again,
whole
he
arc
let
was
the
just
writers,
he gave them
he gave
okays
them
for
the
the
liberty to
books,
do what they wanted.
and he was fine. Y'all do whatever you want for your little fan fiction
Yeah.
books. But when it came to the films, he wasn't gonna be using that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. He was never that type of person. So
You know, and I feel like that's people fell in love with that stuff, and they kind of want, they want representation because they
exactly.
love those IPs, those books that are not canon,
That
those
Legends
video games
arc,
that are not
bro.
canon. Like these
That's
things, there's big fan bases behind some of these characters that you would kind of consider obscure or not part of the main line of Star Wars, and there's a huge following behind that. But
bro, the look we have in these last movies is unrecognizable from the books. Unrecognizable, bro. Like, to me, it's disgusting, but I mean, it is what it is. But the Legends books just would have made so much more sense. But that's water under the bridge,
Yeah. Well, anyway, we'll digress and get to that. And basically a bit later on, but definitely want to dive into this guy because we're now want to get into a space where we start talking about the artist of the week. And Vinny, I did this because the reason being because it's like I said, it's so synonymous to what we've gotten from especially what we got from the episode 6 just this past week, and seeing what we saw in Storm's, in a sense, her ascendance. You know what I mean?
Man, beautifully done.
You know what I mean? So I wanted to basically bring it. Of course, if whoever doesn't know, we're talking about the one and only Dave Cockrum, who's giving you some amazing illustrations. I'm like, definitely some amazing illustrated pieces that you probably wouldn't know or remember. But a lot, came from this dude. A lot of his influences have been throughout, some of the modern comics that you basically have now. One of which is, like, again, his influence heavily influences on, the character Storm. Again, whoever basically has this giant size cover right here. You know what I mean? So again, you have to know, if he has a wide influence on a lot of comics that you basically have in your collection, but you can also tell that he was influenced by those who came before him as well, heavily. You know what I mean? But again, I was like, wow, that transition that we saw in episode 6 reminds me of his work. And I was like, we have to talk about him. So, yeah, Vinny, what's your thoughts on it, bro?
Well, I mean, first and foremost, fan of his work. Absolutely
There it
fan of his
is.
work. You know what
There
I
it
mean? Like
is.
this is a grail. You gotta have
There
it.
it is.
You know,
Hold on. Let me solo that
it's
out.
got
So
a
yeah.
glare
Show
because it's
that
still
shine.
in the
Show
packaging.
that.
But
Yes.
you
Show,
know,
show that
you know,
shine, Benny. Show the
it's.
shine.
I mean, this is one of the comic milestone right here, man. I'm just
Right.
Yeah.
it's a legendary uh legendary run, legendary creator. He's
Yeah.
another one. It's like how have we not gotten to him? And
Mhm.
we talk a lot about artists work as far as their artistic ability, but this is
Mhm.
someone who shaped a generation
Oh
of
yeah.
the X-Men that has stood the test of time and
Mhm.
has, like, you have First Class and then you have giant size X-Men, and
Mhm.
then all the all the future versions of X-Men that have come after have
Mhm.
been great but have never quite lived up to this
Mhm.
era. Like, this
Mhm.
is the combination of First Class and Cockrum's giant size X-Men grouping was and is unmatched. Like,
Mhm.
it's just insane. But as before I even get to his artistic just mastery, I I want to shed light on just how incredibly creative he was in helping Claremont create characters.
Mhm.
We're talking, like, I can't even memorize all of them, so we're talking Nightcrawler,
Mhm.
Nightcrawler,
Colossus,
Mhm.
Colossus. Mhm.
Deathbird,
Mhm.
Gladiator, Imperial Guard in general, Moria
Mhm.
McTaggart,
Mhm.
Mystique, Magic,
Mhm.
Lilandra,
Yep.
Mhm.
the Phoenix Force,
Yes.
Shi'ar, Storm,
Mhm.
Thunderbird,
Marvel.
Wildfire,
Marvel.
uh, and with Spotty, Black Cat, oh,
Right.
Caliban, oh yeah,
Havoc.
Black Tom Cassidy. I
Mhm.
mean,
Mhm.
you take one, you take one
Mhm.
or two of these,
Starjammers.
Yep. The Vulcan. Yep.
Vulcan. I mean,
Yep.
you take just a couple of those, and that's legendary status. So this
Mhm.
man, um, I mean, no one, very few touch that resume just on co-creations alone. I mean,
Mhm.
that is a hell of a resume right there. That's a lot of characters that have not just, like, made an impact and then went away. I mean, characters that are till this day. And then you go to character design, from Storm's outfit, from the amazing look of you know Nightcrawler's design,
Mhm.
the way he remodeled Cyclops, Colossus's design is one of the most aesthetically pleasing. Like, it's just so, this the red and yellow on the silver is just, that man had just such a flair for composition and character design and characters that look different, that jumped off the page. Just absolutely beyond talented. Like, so much talent from that man. Like, he gave so much to the industry in general with his contributions to X-Men. He passed, and I believe it
Mhm.
was
Mhm.
'06, and
Mhm.
I don't feel like he's somebody whose name, even after passing, is like thrown around a lot, and even in annals of X-Men fanatics, the way it should be. I mean, he brought so much to, you know, one of, if not, the most popular team IPs, period, ever. So, shout out to Dave Cockrum. Like, I mean, dude, art was always incredible. Tons of, like fundamental character designs and drawing, art and composition, but like, it always had that flair and pop that added to it. And it
Oh
just
yeah.
goes also to the
Yeah.
legacy of X-Men in
Oh
general,
no.
that like, it always had so many artists after another that brought so much to the book, while not really going super abstract or bizarre, but like, to have that many artists over the years that had sort of fundamental style, but just still had a flair that, like, oh, that's Cockrum art, that's Burn art, that's, you know so many that just nailed it. And he's absolutely up there with with the legends, man. He's incredible.
Mm-hmm. And this was the now again, if this suit looks familiar, this is sort of like a this was or what you got from the Marvels was an interpretation of this, but they, of course, gave their own, definite interpretation by making, giving her pants and stuff like that. But this was the early interpretation of Miss Marvel, but Carol Danvers, Miss Marvel. You know what I mean? So just to let you know. So again, if you're wondering, if you look at the actual design, again, highly influential character or I mean artist when it comes on a lot of well-known characters, and I say distinctly, like I said, even like the Starjammers for a reason, because again, Corsair, his design, and which I didn't know was that Corsair's design was actually the original design for Havoc, but they moved that design. So that Corsair's vine was his design was supposed to be Havoc, which was his brother with no mustache. But what they did was they made that, it was that was basically like a cutting room floor piece that he took, and all the pieces that he had on the floor that he took to create the Starjammers. You know what I mean? So, and again, very important. I hope event again, like we talked before, like the Starjammers were the original. They were the original interpretation of what we know now of in my opinion, of what we know as the Guardians of the Galaxy. They were like, the first interpretation of what we see. I think that they were, and they nailed it. But again, a lot of his influences have always been splashed across the page, man. Such an incredible artist. I have a lot of his works. And on top of that, like, what was really, really good about it, everything was in proportion. He never overly sexualized women at all. You know what I mean? He drew them, in a way that, everything was fundamentally equal on page. And that's just the way it was. So definitely. And on top of that, like I like these splashes. This was like one of my favorite Uncanny covers, because of the simple fact that, the way the characters are drawn and you have the villain in the back, how it looks, it's just incredible, bro. I love like these old vintage pieces, bro. I love them. Definitely. You'll actually see, like, even like with some of the latest runs, you'll also see like a shout out and a throwback to Cockrum's work on some of the covers. You know what I mean? Like they'll do a lot of throwbacks to Cockrum and other artists as well. So definitely, man. Jason, you got a few of these pieces, man?
Jason dipped a second.
Oh, he dipped for a second. What about you, Bloomer? You familiar with Dave Cockrum, brother?
I've seen a lot of this work, especially stuff that is on my digital on my phone, for sure. And it's funny, what you said earlier. It's like a lot of these guys' work, you've seen it, but you just don't know who it's from, who did it. And a lot of these covers are very familiar. Even some of the stuff that I've read early on, like Uncanny X-Men, just the regular X-Men line, the Chris Claremont line. A lot of that art stems from here, comes from here, or was featured there. And again, this is akin to when I see this as a younger individual. I see this feels like this was like Marvel in its heyday. Like this is like some of the best Marvel covers. This was the golden era.
Yeah.
When I see art like this, I'm like, okay, this is an antique. This is like a piece from a time that's no longer here. That's how I'm looking at it, on almost like on a what's those people that go digging for artifacts and stuff like that. You kind of feel like that when you get pieces or issues from this time or from the past like this. It's amazing that you see the work that was done in these issues, these stories that were laid out, that we still, especially the Chris Claremont line with the Phoenix, the Dark Phoenix line, how that ended, right? And all of those storylines attached to that, we see those again and again, right? The whole Singer trilogy. I know a lot of people are down on that, but that basically did the Dark Phoenix line. We saw a Dark Phoenix movie. They've tried it twice over,
Yeah.
right? With that storyline, because that storyline is so critical and it's so, when it's done well, it's so good for just the X-Men storyline universe
Yeah.
in general. So I always want to give my thanks and my gratitude to people who have come before and created these works, because without them and their efforts and their sleepless nights, we wouldn't have these characters and these stories to talk to you guys out in the chat about. So again, I'm always gracious and really thankful for these people who have come before me.
Yeah, definitely. And it's again like I just going through looking at some of his illustrations, quick illustrations, pen work. Uh, again, it's like sometimes like even when we go to cons, Vinny, I look for a lot of like original prints and stuff like, because it was this one dude, as a matter of fact, at the awesome con that had showed like a lot of his original prints and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But again, what we discover is like a lot of people just overcharge, bro. It's like I can't do it. I
You
can't
mean
do it.
like original art pages?
Yeah, like original work, and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. But I'm like, yeah, no, I'm just not. I can't do it.
Original art is it's an acquired taste. It's very expensive.
Yeah.
Especially at New York Comic Con, there's probably the biggest collection of vendors there that have original art portfolios from dozens and dozens of artists. And I mean, anything more than a scribble on a napkin is gonna run your pockets.
Yep. Yep. Exactly, Malika. He definitely did. Dave Cockrum created Shi'ar and the Star Jammers with Chris Claremont. He also stated that Nightcrawler was his favorite X-Men. Definitely, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Demon Michael Jackson.
Definitely was, bro. Definitely was. You already know. Jay, what you know about my man Cockrum, bro?
I have that giant size X-Men. I have to get mine. Oh my God, mint. And I have the last one you showed. I love this work because it reminded me. You could tell like he had a influence from Kirby,
Mm-hmm.
like that. You know, it wasn't over sexualized like you were saying earlier with the women. Like everybody was on equal
Yeah.
ground as far as the designs went. You know what I'm saying? But his work, the colors, the designs of some of those old school uniforms. That Beast uniform was dope. I remember I saw the picture like, oh, I remember that with the red and blue.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people don't remember Beast being in that red and blue uniform, bro. Like that's one of my favorite designs by him. I think, and with the colors and everything too. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, definitely one of my favorites from back in the day, man.
Yeah, bro. Just like I said, some of the greats, man. And it's good that before he left, like his legacy is always going to be cemented, but we can actually go back and appreciate. That's why we do this, of course, each and every week. We feature an artist because, like I said, it's just good to
And
go back
yo,
and yeah.
I didn't know Nightcrawler was his favorite, bro. I always thought
Yeah.
that Storm was his favorite, bro. The
Mhm.
way he brought Storm alive, man, with the black and gold uniform, bro. Like,
Yeah, yeah. Well, basically, Nightcrawler was his favorite also due to heritage and his background. You know what I mean? Like
oh,
his,
okay, okay.
so again, with the Nightcrawler character itself, there was so much richness in that character. That's the thing, bro. It's even like now when we look at the evolution of Nightcrawler and where he's at. What you laughing at, Vinny?
Uh-oh.
I'll tell you.
When we look at the evolution right now of Nightcrawler and where he is, it's just like, you know, it's even now, bro. It's like they're finally giving him his comeuppings, bro. Like, what I mean, as opposed to the way the character was originally. And he's always been that guy. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, definitely incredible, bro. Definitely
Yeah.
incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Vinny, what you laughing at, bro?
Nah, man, we're gonna saddle up and get through this, man.
Oh no, 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 no.
I'm punch
Oh.
drunk, bro. I'm tired and just everything. And when I'm tired, man, everything's just funnier than it should be, man. I'm just
what, what
tired.
what Bloomer do now, bro?
I ain't say shit, man. Ain't
What
on
you do?
me.
What Bloomer do now, bro? Like, what you
I
do
ain't
now,
talking
bro?
about no
Bloomer
movies.
did some shit, bro. Somebody
I ain't talking about no
did.
books. Mm-hmm. Maybe it was me.
Anyway,
I don't know.
special definitely a
Trying to
shout
be
out to
hating.
Cockrum, bro, because like I said, he's definitely an amazing artist. bro. It's the thing is, it's like, bro, do y'all? And I don't know if it's just me. Like when I see these individuals, bro, like it's like you feel the essence all over pages. You can basically feel their love for what they
don't
do.
look like their work.
You
None
said
of
they
them
do.
bro.
What
They
you mean?
don't look like
You
their work,
you funny as hell. What you mean by that?
Listen, he looks like he works at a pharmacy.
What?
He like he take my drugs for me. Like I need my prescription for
Was fifth grade teacher? Is it giving fifth grade teacher? Okay.
pharmacist, a dentist. He does not look like he draws these X-Men.
Hey Johnny, you need to sit down, please. Class, can we
Bro.
turn the page to
How
325?
Like a pharmaceutical specialist.
how does he not look like? How? I'm trying to.
Irene says Walgreens sales clerk.
Bowling alley general manager.
Bro, like Woolworth.
Hey y'all, chill out.
Like a Woolworth supervisor, bro. Like that's what he looks
Yeah,
like.
hold up. Let me stop. This man has passed. Like I'm sorry.
Kmart,
Yeah.
Y'all disrespectful.
Y'all just
They gonna
Jason
clip this
started
and
it,
send
bro.
it to his family.
Can't
No
take
disrespect.
Jason nowhere, bro. You can't.
Yo, he's up there watching this episode. Like,
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Bro,
he like, bro.
I'm
he's like,
sitting up there,
well, thanks. I
I'm-
thought. Never mind. Fuck y'all now.
bro.
New Jersey, bro.
Bro, I'm sitting up here like.
I'm
I'm sitting up here like, yo, I'm going somewhere with it and trying to get as sentimental as possible before I can get a word out. He's like, he don't look like he
Boy,
yeah.
boy, like
He don't look like
He don't look like it to me, bro. But
You a
I mean,
mess.
I know him. I knew who he was. This
yo,
was
Doc said,
like
what's
my
he supposed to
pride.
look like?
yo.
No.
Is he supposed yeah, like what is he supposed to look like, bro?
Doc, I don't know, Doc. Like for real, like he just don't have the look for me. Like he's sitting at home drawing drawing and coloring Nightcrawler and fucking Storm and the Shi'ar. Like this guy makes
Okay, so
Shi'ar.
who all right, my question is
What
then
is it supposed to
a
look?
person what is the person who draws those comics supposed to look like, bro?
Man, let me see.
Does
Maybe
does
Stan
Vinny
Lee?
look like the artist he is, bro?
Oh yeah, Vinny like he draw all day. Vinny looks like an artist.
You would think he'd draw for Batman the way them lapels about to take off his fucking collar right there. God dang,
He do have those Nightwing lapels.
I mean,
that shit is a bat wing. That motherfucker about to fly. He about to
this
fly
photo
it
was
off.
back in the
Don't act
70s,
like
bro.
it's all
Like,
about me, bro, because y'all came for this boy too. Like, don't do it.
bro, y'all
But
doing
he
him dirty,
don't look
man.
like no disrespect.
He got
Jay,
a grapple
Jay.
gun underneath one of them.
Jay, this is how white people looked in the 70s, bro.
Yo, Irene said Homeboy was actually on John Carpenter's The Thing. He do look like
Dog.
Bro.
Let's not make this the roast hour.
yo.
Let's not.
Yo.
Oh my god.
He do look like McCready, bro.
Fucking comic book roast with friends.
Right.
Oh, Irene, you are not right. Irene, you are not right. You are not right.
A few of you guys need to go ahead and leave the app.
Yo.
Refresh the app and come back.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Like
Oh, I'm done,
he's
bro.
sitting there
I'm
thinking about
done.
the atomic level of
Bro, she said he looked like yo, new segment, Dead Man Roast. Fucked up. Yo, look at Doc said, don't disrespect McCready like that.
I apologize. Yo, I apologize.
Yo, Jason, you going to hell. Anyway,
Listen,
you going straight to hell, bro. Like,
man, I can't, bro. Like, I just when you were saying it, I'm like, but now I look at him again, bro. Like, he just. I'm sorry. I'm done. That came out of nowhere. I didn't mean that, y'all.
Anyway.
Great artist.
Anyway,
Wonderful.
shout out to my man Dave.
Don't call me your man now.
Bro, not because I was about to say Dave McCready, bro. I definitely was. But it's shout out to Dave Cockrum, bro, for everything that he does, all his work, everything that he's given us.
Yeah, look at 1-6, yo. What show did I tune into with Bloomer doing pulling the reins in?
Oh man.
Yeah, right?
Oh.
When Bloomer's trying to pull people in, bro.
When Bloomer's the voice of reason.
Yeah, right? Bloomer's the one trying to ream everybody in anyway.
Man. Change the picture, man. Something else for him. Please.
Yeah, we definitely gonna change the picture,
God.
bro.
That's so awful. I feel terrible now.
Yeah, we're gonna change the picture, bro. We're gonna do something different because again, yeah. Anyway, shout out to Cockrum and everything that he's actually given us in comics, bro, because it's definitely
Thank you.
We're sorry, Dave. You're a legend, bro.
You're a legend.
Yeah. Despite Jason, you a legend, bro.
I did not mean it.
Yes, you did.
It came out wrong.
Yeah. Yes, you did. You meant it. You meant it.
Awful.
You definitely did mean it. Everything that you said, you meant it, bro. You can't walk.
You know what? That's why he gonna make sure that Superman movie gonna be ass. He gonna get you back.
Listen, I already feel it's gonna be, so I won't be too upset. So I already feel
All right, we'll see. When's the date for that movie to premiere?
I don't even.
Let's go ahead and whatever the Monday after that is. I can't wait.
I'm not even going to set myself up to tell you with that one. I won't do it.
Yo. Anyway, shout
James
out
Gunn
to
gonna tear that ass up. No, did he?
Anyway, moving on. We're gonna talk about Dead X-Men. Of course, this is the Dead X-Men variant cover.
What kind of segue is that? Oh my god.
We gonna talk about Dead X-Men. This is
that last, bro.
Nope.
In the filler in between,
nope. We going in. So this is Dead X-Men. This is basically the gala.
The Dead X-Men.
Yeah, this is definitely the gala variant cover that we got. And with this, again, if for everybody who knows, if you know, you know, Rachel Summers was part of this Dead X-Men squad, who basically are going on a hunt in different parts of the universe to find different variants of Moira MacTaggert. If you know, you know. I don't want to give too much away because many of you haven't read it, of course, but they're trying to find Moira for a specific reason, and this was based on the information that was provided by Charles Xavier. Again, if you read this book, here's the thing. This is why I feel as though the Krakoa era, they got to move on from it. It was good while it lasted, but why I feel that way is because I don't like how they're doing Charles, man. I don't like. It's like literally he's becoming something that you would never imagine he would be. You know what I mean? And on top of that, a lot of these books, I saw a couple of pundits that were saying like the storylines feel rushed because they're trying to get to the end of the Krakoan era in the fall of House of X. They're trying to move on because we know there's going to be new X titles coming. They've already previewed those and the new teams, everything. So they're trying to get to the end of this right now. But again, there was a reason why this particular team was formulated. If you've read issue 4, then you know that you've come to the end of that particular run. We know that they call this Dead X-Men for a reason. If you saw the gala, if you know about the gala itself and what happened and what Nimrod did, then you know why we call this the Dead X-Men. But I think it was a really good read for where it went. You realize how much of an asshole Charles Xavier really, really is. I'm not going to give too much more away than other than that. But I think, if I would say pick up this storyline just to kind of read it. Some of your favorite X-Men are in here. Prodigy's here. We got Cannonball. We got, of course, we got Taylor Swift in here, Dazzler. Yeah. So definitely we got her. And there's, again, it is a good read. You got Jubilee in here as well. It's a good read, but I just think that where it goes and how quickly it ended was just, yeah, I don't know. They got to get to the real of it. They got to get to the end of this, but I think they're rushing it too much. What is somebody said? Charlie Unicorn is there's rumor of Madonna as Dazzler. Yeah, that's crazy. But definitely is if you want to read this book, this run, pick it up, take a look at it. We're getting to the end of the Fall of X. Of course, everybody knows. Well, I don't because Vinny doesn't know, so I'm not gonna really say too much. But once you get to these books, you'll know that it's and on top of that, bro. I'll just say this much. Storm is a fucking beast now in the comics, bro. She is a fucking beast. And I cannot wait to this, not this issue, but it's another issue of X-Men. So I can't wait till that comes. But anyway, definitely pick it up. If you want to actually enjoy it, you can pick up there's a couple of variant covers out there. There's one with Jubilee on the front as well. But it's a decent read. I would say it's a decent read, and you can get much out of it if you want. But yeah. Anyway, moving on. We're gonna definitely move on to this week's episode 6 of X-Men 97. Bro, are they okay? Before we get into this, I'm gonna ask this question. Do you see this failing at any given time? Do you think that they're gonna take their foot off the gas at any given time?
No. I think more X-Men are gonna die too before it's over with.
Nah, you just be jumping. You like death, bro. Like you clowning.
No. I didn't say nothing. I just said I think more are gonna go. All we know is Gambit, but I think so.
It doesn't look like they know where the brake pedal even is.
Yeah.
Right. They full throttle right now.
It's I mean, usually a show will do kind of like a yo-yo pattern where like they'll give you a banger, then they'll let you catch your breath and have like not a filler episode, but just one with a little bit less going on. And they went from one of the most talked about episodes with so much going on in episode 5 to I mean, my head was spinning with all the amazingness that was in this episode. They had so much. I mean, we got Charles back. We had Gladiator fucking people up. We had Vulcan. I mean, we had Deathbird talking shit about our whole fucking galaxy.
Yeah, bro.
It was just chaos, yo. It was just they don't let you catch your breath. It's relentless, and I love it because it feels like they're just like, we got you, we know what you want, we got you. But it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like pandering ass fan service. It just feels like X-Men written and created by people who just want to see the dope shit in the comics on the screen, and that's it. That's how it feels. It don't feel like here's the story we want to tell, but we're gonna put some people we know y'all know fine here as a fan service to y'all so that you can like geek out about it. No, it feels like it feels like some FUBU shit, bro.
Yeah. It definitely does. Now, the one thing about the episode, and I'm like, okay, what are you doing? Because you're taking an iteration of a character that never really was this way in the books, especially if you know his intention. So if you've caught it, this is Vulcan, of course, the brother of Scott Summers, the Summers brothers, and we know that at one point him and his mother and all, they were actually prisoners of not so much as prisoners, but they were captives of the Shi'ar. The Shi'ar basically, again, aged him as a character. He escaped. His mother died. We know that there's a lot going on about this character, and then we see him in this episode, and I was like,
Yeah.
well, is this before? Are we to believe that this is before? And it could be before everything actually took place, and we know of his story. It could be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Remember Deadly Genesis stuff that we got
Mhm.
from those books.
Yeah.
Uh, but to see this character here, I was like, wow, like
It,
that's
It's
incredible.
the
I think it
Summers
has to be
family.
before. It got to be before.
Yeah.
I think.
The Summers family is super complicated, super
Yeah.
complex with just so
Yeah.
many moving parts. I
Mhm.
think one of the, I don't know, it's not for everybody. Obviously, I'm sure there's some people who had issue with it, but it's unapologetically written where there's so many characters that they don't care that you if you don't know who they are. Look it
Mhm.
up.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
mean,
Yeah.
just even Deathbird, like even this most even all
Titan.
the even Lalandra, even Deathbird, like a lot of the
Mhm.
characters in this who had more screen time than others. It's not
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they spent a regular show would have man. This could have been a 3 episode arc show to
Right.
explain everything and what's going on, and they were like,
Right.
"Nah, just keep up,
Yeah.
keep up,
Mhm.
motherfucker! Like,
Keep up. Yep.
we're not holding your hand. Like, figure it out." And I love that. I mean, it they're not slowing down. They're not taking their time trying to tell deep, impactful, like you know, overarching stories.
Mhm.
They're trying to get through the shit and get from one thing to another to tell the overall story they want to do. And I
That's
mean,
right.
there's downsides to that, but I love it because
Yeah.
I don't know how much of this we're gonna get. So I'm cool with them not stretching it out and playing it out. But man, there's so much going on here, and I
Mhm.
I loved Professor X just coming back and just being like, "Yo,
Yeah.
what's this shit?" Like I have to, I gotta choose,
Mhm.
my kids
Over
or
you.
you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. Yeah.
What? Like
Mm-hmm.
what kind of stepmom type bullshit is this, yo? Nah,
Mm-hmm.
like it's one thing that all right, you heal me, and what kind of HMO is this? I got to stay on your
Right.
whole universe.
Right. Right.
I can't. We can't do Christmas at my house and Thanksgiving at
Yeah.
yours. What's
Yeah,
this?
Right.
bro.
Yeah,
Right.
you know what I mean. Like
Uh-huh.
what is this, yo? And then I love
It's like you
the
got a chance to see that level of selfishness from Lalandra. You know what I
yeah
mean?
Well,
Like
I like how
she's
he
yeah
stood his ground, though. Xavier stood his
yeah,
ground big
and
time.
I love the class, like
Hmm.
showing off his powers, and it's a good
That was
reminder
dope.
for people at home, like
Hmm.
this is Professor X, yo. He's
Professor
no
X.
joke.
Hmm.
He's that guy when it comes to telepaths, man. So you pissed him off. He was cool being like a little,
Hmm.
a simp for her and just doing whatever she
mm-hmm.
wanted until
Right.
you
Mm-hmm.
said fuck your kids. Then he was like,
Right. Right.
hold up now,
Yeah.
hold up now.
Right. Right. Right.
Let's not get carried away.
That black
Yeah.
dad, boy.
Yeah, like I'll go back in the wheelchair, baby. It's no big
Hmm.
deal.
Then
Yeah,
it,
he
it,
was yeah, chill, and bro, especially when he bro, he told the gladiator to raise his hand, bro. I was like, yo, hold up.
demerits.
You got
Demerits.
the balls to tell,
Dem-
like, yeah, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Demerits.
Yeah.
Gladiator, raise your hand. I'm like, oh, shit.
mm,
I love the relationship between Professor X and Lilandra for a
Alondra,
lot of
yeah.
different reasons, but I feel like her love is selfish. It's
Yeah,
only
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
yeah.
conditions.
Yeah.
And I think deep down she really does care for Charles, but also her position is making her or putting her in a selfish
A selfish
position, if that
position.
makes sense.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
and so it's always kind of like a heartbreaking thing, and I feel like that's always been how they've been written. Their relationship has been written as this two
Star-crossed
star-crossed
lovers.
lovers. They
Star-crossed lovers.
can't make it work because they have so much that they're trying to take care of and people that they're stewards for, and the people that are all together because of them, like
Yeah.
people who
Mhm.
exist because of them.
Yeah.
Professor X and Lilandra for the Shi'ar Empire. So it was great to see that on display in this episode. For a lot of people who didn't get to read the or haven't read the original Chris Claremont run of the Phoenix, the Dark
Mhm.
Phoenix saga, um, especially the last issue of that, when Jean Grey dies, or steps into that little like zappy machine and basically kills herself. This whole episode is kind of like what that was in the issue of the comics. It was a lot of dialogue. It was a lot of understanding like space empire rules and regulations and customs, and really transporting us into galactical empires and how they might be ran, or how they are run in the Marvel universe. So
Mhm.
I think that's one of my favorite parts of this, was seeing the Shi'ar Empire and seeing how they ran, and or how they run themselves and how they govern, and
Yeah.
also seeing how Charles, his being in love, is kind of putting a fork into it. It's almost like a Romeo and Juliet type of thing that's going
Yeah.
on. So I really enjoyed it, man.
Bruh, Deathbird was dragging Xavier the entire time, bro. Bro. Yo, like
He
she
was
was
on his ass.
the entire time, bro. Like straight
Bro.
up. Just didn't give two
Hating.
shits. Yeah,
Hating.
bro. But I
Yeah.
love that they really displayed that space, that position, her and who she really is, because she's an asshole in the books. You know what I mean? She's a warrior princess. She's incredible. But damn, like she slayed him, like filleted him. You know what I mean? And Ronan, no matter how you draw him, if he's in the MCU or even as an art piece, he's a little bitch, bro. Like
Oh
he's a little
Yo.
bitch.
Yeah, he gets.
I mean,
smacked
I know
around,
it was
bro.
Gladiator slapping around, but it's still
Yeah.
like Ronan's a punk, man. Like,
Yeah,
Dog,
bro.
Deathbird's stiletto went to his cheek.
Bro, he caught
Yeah,
him.
bro.
And
Bro,
I
he
know
caught-
a lot of you freaky motherfuckers was turned on by that shit. You need help. But anyway,
Bro.
it still was pretty cool.
Oh,
She
man.
was pretty cool.
Oh man, bro.
No, seek help.
Get help, though.
You tripping?
X-Men directed by Tarantino.
Yeah, for real.
Yo, straight up. But
he
the
called
art
her- he
style, the
called her a
art choice was
pigeon,
true to
though,
form.
bruh.
What'd you
He called
say?
her a pigeon. He called her a pigeon.
Yeah, he did.
That was a bar. I was like, ha!
Disrespect. He said, "I'm not afraid of this pigeon." I'm like, damn.
He called her a straight up pigeon, bro. Like with held no type of regards, nothing. You a
Nothing at
pigeon to
all,
me.
bro.
You know what I mean? Storm's arc definitely was incredible with her and the
Oh,
adversary. I
Yeah.
love that. I
Yeah.
definitely love that. And they could have with the adversary. All right, so people, if you don't know, the adversary is no slouch. It is one of the most powerful entities out there, like
Right.
literally. And again, it was a story that was told over several comics. Even in the books
Yeah.
itself, the adversary actually killed the X-Men,
Mm-hmm.
but they were brought back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
Wow.
again, yeah, they were brought back.
Adversary is a
But
beast.
the adversary is a beast, bro. But again, the story arc with Storm, how they
Yeah.
did it, how they told it was with such brilliance, bro. It definitely
Timing
was.
everything
was-
was excellent, man.
Man, it was
What a-
it was
what a-
phenomenal.
Right?
Yeah.
And yeah, the adversary just talking mad shit the whole time, and Storm
Yup.
isn't no slouch. Like
Mm-mm.
very few people talk shit on Storm, and she just puts up with it. But like there was much she could do until she flipped it on him. And I love that they touched on the claustrophobia. That was fire because
Yeah.
that's a
Bro.
very
Thank you, Vinny.
obscure. That's a
Yeah.
very obscure weakness of Storm. No one
Yeah.
like really
Uh,
many. Not
I'm
many people know about that.
claustrophobic, and
Yeah.
I was feeling that. Like I
Yeah.
have a
Bro.
huge problem with that. And
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
When
dog,
she
It was
Me
it was
too.
she had to
amazing.
crawl
I
down
hate
that
it.
tunnel.
Yeah.
Crawling down
And,
that
like,
tunnel
they-
would have messed me up, bro.
Yeah,
Yep, and I
bro.
love that they foreshadowed it earlier,
Mhm.
and then they had to go back to it with getting the herb for Forge, and then
Yeah.
they do that sequence that I mean we've touched on this before, but this show on what 2-3 different episodes now has given us a bigger, better Storm moments than we had in 47
Ever seen.
different X-Men movies,
Ever
and
seen.
it's just like this
Ever seen.
sequence here. You know it's true, bro. Like this
Yeah.
sequence here. I mean, we watched how many X-Men movies where this was shooting lightning out her fingertips like Palpatine, and it's like, no, that's
Bruh,
not
are you a
Storm,
Jedi?
man. Like this is Storm.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
her manipulating like molecules to get her ship back, and then like part of the feathers from him is like her armor now is just it's deep on so many levels. And then Jay, you'll love this. They even said that the flight sequence was a pseudo homage to Man of Steel.
Man of Steel, yeah.
And
I
but
peeped that.
it was absolutely everything. Like I enjoyed it so much, but then there's a small part of me that unfortunately let myself think about how dope it had been if they had actually done that in the film. But I know better. But
Never.
at least we got it in this.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
I was bugging at the memes that was showing like Storm flying around, and then it was like meanwhile, and they just had Forge dying. Like,
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, I
The
thought
cherry
about
out.
that, like, yo, she gonna leave him there?
bring
She just left him there.
bring the Neil
But he
Sport
gonna
bitch,
die,
hurry
like,
up.
bro,
Yeah, I know
like,
you got your powers back, but I'm in pain. You know what I mean? Like,
He in the
what's
bed
up?
like, God damn,
oh,
you coming back?
Yeah, bro. He was still in the cave, dog.
I hate to be a bug, but
Yeah,
what
like,
time do you think you might be getting home, baby?
yeah,
Hate
like,
to bother you, but
yeah.
Yeah.
this
I
shit
mean,
fucking me up.
Can you,
I did kind of help you out a bit. You know what I mean? Like,
What?
you know what I mean? Like, you just gonna fly around? You gonna
know,
fly off for
You
real?
know, flew to Africa and left.
Yeah.
Like,
Can you-
what?
Hell yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I know you enjoying yourself, but
Like, oh, wait a minute, let me go get Forge. I
I'm
forgot.
gonna need you. I'm gonna need you just
Yo,
kind
and then
of.
she came home like, fine, here.
yeah, like, okay, my powers.
Let me rub that tussin on you.
But,
Oh, Tussin. Yeah.
Let that
Hell
tussin get in
yeah.
there.
Hell yeah, bro. Such an
and then
amazing.
what was crazy too is the writers were saying that the machine actually worked. Like, she did get her powers back when she went to the machine, but she was mentally blocking herself.
It was her confidence.
Yep.
She was I'm like, oh, that's
It was her confidence.
deep.
Yeah.
In an episode
That's
with
so
Gladiator.
deep. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so wrong, man. How they did that, bro.
Yeah. It was definitely her, you know. But so Jay, let me ask you a question,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, no.
Because you know I was gonna go here, right?
Oh, no.
You know,
Don't talk about Superman.
because the gladiator whoop his ass.
Are you
bro.
crazy as hell?
I'm
Come
just
on, bro.
fucking with you.
Come on. His colors. The only thing different from Superman is he got is a mohawk and a fucking purple face.
I was
Come
just
on, bro. Come on. Oh, and my bad. His collars popped. That makes it different. That makes it different. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I'm just fucking.
No
I
way
like-
in hell, bro.
Y'all like seeing
I
go
knew
off,
it was
bro.
coming from you, bro. I knew it was coming from you, bro. Like,
He even
I
did
like-
he even did the super breath, yo. He put his
Yeah,
pulling
like,
them all out.
come on,
He heat vision, he
bro.
did it
come
all.
on. He did heat vision, super breath, bullet.
Bro.
But speaking of Gladiator, though, I just have to say this to everybody out there that has Mr. Leo Rockwell on their Facebook friends page. Let me give a public service announcement. If you, speaking of spoilers, Jason, if you don't like spoilers, this is
Yo.
who you have to mute on
Yo.
Wednesdays.
Listen,
You have to mute this person
listen,
on Wednesdays. This is Spoiler Rockwell. He
Listen.
will post.
Spoiler Rockwell.
This is Spoiler Rockwell.
That is
He
crazy.
Will, he will spoil.
Crazy work.
He
listen.
will spoil the X-Men.
Once
and then
the
he
shit
will
is
lie,
out,
and
it
he
is
will say,
fair game.
and then he will say, "It's not a spoiler though. This motherfucker
It
posted
wasn't.
Gladiator and
It
hashtag
wasn't.
Charles Xavier and said
wasn't.
it's not a
Let me-
spoiler."
Let me
I just
tell
happened to
you-
be thinking about Gladiator today.
Let me tell you.
I'm saying.
When
That just
got
happened.
on, I got a message, whatever. I got on Facebook, right? And it just so happened that like LC was the first one I seen.
It's the first.
I saw Gladiator. I said, "Damn, he worse than me."
That's
Shit, I gotta beat you to it.
You know, it was 7 a.m. I was like, I'm going back to sleep.
Bro, in all fairness, hold up. In all fairness,
Listen,
the YouTube clip was already out there, and we saw Gladiator there. Not even a YouTube. They showed the trailer. The trailer was already out for this episode. So once the
I
episode
didn't look
dropped,
for it.
it
I didn't
was
look for the
fair
trailer.
game.
But
Boom.
hold up, but let's rewind a little bit. This is Superman with purple. He even got blue eye. Come on, dog. Superman with purple skin, an Eddie Monster, a mohawk, and Dracula
Bro.
ears.
Bro, but
Dracula
listen.
ears. With a
I
pop-
know.
pop-
Listen, I
Superman will whoop
understand
his ass,
that
bro.
Superman is your boy,
He
but the
will whoop
Gladiator
his
is
ass.
no slouch, bro.
Oh God!
He is no
How
slouch.
long y'all gonna keep doing this debate with him?
Bro, he gonna shove a crystal of fucking kryptonite and turn that
He's
shit into
not
anal bead
allergic
for
to
your
that
boy
anymore.
Clark.
That don't bother
That
don't bother no more.
that shit gonna be a anal bead for that boy. He is cooked.
No Diddy.
That don't bother him no more.
Oh,
Ain't no Diddy on this one. That's
a
what
lot of Diddy.
Gladiator gonna do.
Gladiator, wait, you think they got the idea?
He a dirty boy. Rikers.
Hold up. Where do you think they got the idea for
Gladiator. Damn.
Gladiator.
And his clothes are what? Red.
Then he
gold,
just
and blue?
instigating this shit, you know. You
Red,
just
gold,
hear
and
him in
blue?
the background.
Yeah, how long did it take you to come up with that shit just now, bro?
I don't know, man. I have a sick mind. I'm sorry.
Damn, bro.
Crazy.
Fuck.
Red, gold, and blue. You know what? Let's get my
He said
mohawk
red,
impersonate.
gold, and blue. Go ahead and say that. Bill!
Let's get my
So,
mohawk
hey,
impersonate.
Jason. But
Yes,
Jason,
sir.
check it out.
No.
Last week, didn't you say
What?
that it was you last week you said it was
Yes.
Bastion, right?
No, I said.
You said it was Bastion.
No, yeah, listen to what I said. I said it may be bad because of the Easter eggs in Forge's cabin. where you
I
see
still think it is.
Bastion's going to be there. Trust me. They showed when the show came on, they showed the Master Mold being made. I mean,
They
not
showed Master Mold and Nimrod, bro.
and
It's
Nimrod,
happening.
and Nimrod.
Yeah.
Bastion is coming, and so was Apocalypse. Because they showed Cable and Apocalypse again.
Again.
It's the second episode beginning. They show Apocalypse again. So you're gonna have Bastion, and you're gonna have Mr. Dennis is a part of it. He's a part of it, but not by himself. Not
Well,
by
the
himself.
thing is because so far, then okay, so then is it safe to say
We've seen
that there's a
Bastion fight-
possibility that Cassandra Nova might also be in this? Because remember, she did possess Master Mold.
I doubt she'll be in it. I feel like they want to keep her
I want her to
separate.
be in it, but I don't think
There was.
Nah,
Yeah.
she in something else.
Yeah, I feel like they said Dibs, you can't use these characters, and then I'm sure that's one of them.
Keep her separate with Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not gonna have her.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, again, like when you're looking at it that way, I mean, here's the thing is, and I'm not doubting that Bastion couldn't make an appearance. It's just this depends on.
Yeah, they're gonna keep her with Deadpool.
But don't you think also it has to do with the time era, because majority of the characters we've seen were somewhat around in the 90s era, and Cassandra Nova was much later. So is Bastion, I think.
Yeah.
So
Bastion was before Cassandra, definitely, but
still after the 90s.
After the 90s,
yeah.
Yeah.
So that might be kind of a rough, guideline for them, characters who would have been around in comics in the late 90s. No, but I'm saying like that might be why it might not be, Bastion, or why they might not use Nova, because those are characters from the 2000s or even 2010s.
True. And that's they're probably, again, like I said, I thought the litmus test would have been to present her in this just to see how people would take it, but I think, not to spoil anything, I think I know what they're gonna do. So just it is what it is. But you definitely could be right. All in all, like I said, this episode was fucking amazing, and it continues to get better and better and better. I thought that we were gonna I thought for sure that we would have to wait like maybe a couple of more episodes to get Snore's power back, but I'm glad they're doing it now. You know what I mean? It that they're going into this now. Um now it of course they I'm interested in seeing where Cable's going to be now, where he's going to play in, where his role is going to be in this whole thing in the end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
I think we'll see him in this episode. I think we'll see him pop up.
do you
But
think it's a possibility also that we can see, and I say this for a particular reason, do you think that we might see just a small or maybe a short appearance of Trevor Fitzroy?
Oh man.
maybe.
Because
Oh
remember, in the books,
yeah.
Bastion or Nimrod in the mode used him
Yeah. Yeah.
to try to assassinate Xavier,
Xavier, right?
and it didn't
Damn.
happen. Remember?
I forgot about that. Man.
So you know, and this is before that portion of it failed. Because remember, that's it failed,
Mm,
and that was the incentive for them to both Master Mode and
mm,
Nimrod to merge to become Bastion, because
Bastion.
they felt as though
Yeah.
at that point it was the only way to infiltrate. And we didn't
Damn.
even find out who the character of Bastion was until like later on.
Later on, like 6 books in, I think was like,
Yeah. You know
yeah.
what I mean? So I
Damn, that's
wonder
a
if
dope.
we would see that because,
Mm.
again, with his time travel capabilities,
Yes. Yes.
you know,
Yes.
would that work?
Wow, that's
So
good.
that's interesting. I'm just saying, like, I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, yo, Trevor was always that damn dude, siphoning
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
powers, traveling,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But again, would we see
It's
that?
just it's just when I saw him at the party, when I saw him at the and Magneto saw him too. When
Mhm.
I saw him at the party, and then
And he was
everything
definitely in the
happened.
pictures, remember?
Right, he was in Forge's pictures.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, they gotta be bashing and maybe Apocalypse together working to get rid of the mutants to start the war or whatever. And then Sinister's here, I'm like, oh well, Sinister wasn't a storyline in the books, but I wasn't expecting to see him either. I thought I was gonna
Mhm.
see Bastion first,
I
but
feel like they might be setting up stuff for more than just this season
yeah,
because
me
the
Mhm.
too.
Gambit
Yeah,
and Death stuff might link to Apocalypse, but it feels
yeah,
like it'd be a lot
yeah.
to like get squeezing Apocalypse to the end of the season when they've already foreshadowed that there's more shit coming with Sinister. So it might
Mm-hmm.
be Sinister, and then the cliffhanger might be oh yeah, oh, by the way, here's Apocalypse now, and
Right.
then
Yeah.
that's the setup for season 2.
So
Because
you
the
think the
Gambit,
majority of the focus on this season is going to be on Sinister?
I feel like
Like Sinister is at the forefront right now.
yeah, 'cause
I,
I
I
think it's gonna
believe
be
I believe they've laid the table for Apocalypse in the future, but they don't necessarily have to cash in right away because think
right
about how
now.
much of an
Yeah.
impact it would be if they kind of like let you forget about Gambit and then do all
Mm-hmm.
the death stuff and Apocalypse shit with Cable and all
Yeah.
that like
Yeah.
later, and because it was already set up, which would be
Mm-hmm.
smart storytelling in my opinion, because I think they want to legitimize Sinister as a serious threat, and I feel like if they like have him share the spotlight over the next two episodes
Two
with
Mhm.
episodes.
Apocalypse, then it's kind of like, yeah, whatever Apocalypse. I mean, whatever Sinister move over, here's Apocalypse. I feel like it would steal his thunder. Now, if they have Sinister be the big bad over the next two episodes or whatever, have Magneto get a shine back, and then for do a after credit or like right at the end do a
Mm-hmm.
do like a little teaser, something that only readers would know that means Apocalypse is coming to make you excited for the next season. I see them doing that. I wouldn't. Of course, I'd love to see Apocalypse no matter what, but it feels like it would still. It wouldn't be the best move for storytelling purposes to like have him stomp over the payoff because
You steal
obviously,
Right.
the thunder, yeah.
I mean everything with Jean and Madeline to set up the season, all
Mm-hmm.
the storm stuff, like all that, it's all Sinister. Like just because Apocalypse is a bigger threat doesn't necessarily mean that we have to see him instead of Sinister. Let Sinister shit play out and then do Apocalypse.
And then
Well,
see that later on.
but you would still have that connection with Apocalypse and Sinister with the death of Gambit because
Yes.
Apocalypse comes back and uses Gambit as his new Horseman of Death.
Right, and that's
And
why a
then
lot of people feel like we'll see Gambit again, but I don't think they necessarily have to play that card this season because it would mean more if he just stayed dead the rest of the season, so that way it didn't lose its impact and he was just back 2 episodes later.
It would
or maybe
mean more if they
last
basically cement
cliffhanger.
his death in that space. Like give
Yeah.
us that moment,
Give us time for it to feel weight, and then
because then it
even,
means more. It
yeah, because
means a
when people
lot
die in the
more.
comics, they wait years and then bring them back. Everybody
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
back in the comics, but not right away. You gotta give
Not
them
right away.
give them a second for it to matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless you're in the Krakoan era, bro. Because right now, motherfuckers can
Oh,
come
they
back.
always come
That's
back,
the
like,
thing,
next day,
and
next day.
this is why I strongly think it needs to end. Like I'm one who advocates for the simple fact that needs to go,
Yeah,
because all they're doing is like the weight of a character. It's like, you know, that maybe 4 or 5 issues down the road, you're going to see that character back because they have the capability of bringing that character back. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Whereas the weight of this means so much more because we saw that death on screen. And this is way before the Krakoan era. There ain't no clone. There's no coming back from that right now.
Hey, Claremont wanted to kill Jean Grey and leave her dead.
Yeah. Yep.
He
Oh,
wanted to
yeah, he sure
leave her
did.
dead.
He sure
Mhm.
did.
X-Men
definitely
has
wanted
been
that.
always been the home of, as far as Marvel is concerned, in my opinion, has always been the home of the most like dramatic deaths
Mhm.
or disappearances
Mhm.
or just drama in general.
Mhm.
What you're seeing in
Mhm.
the show is emblematic of all of these stories that have always been told. This is X-Men in its essence. The drama, the high stakes, the racism, the discrimination,
Yeah.
right? The world politics, the humans not seeing or not understanding, right? That whole feeling that we get from their plight in general, that is what's happening here in the show. And again, it just stems from a lot of what's happened in the comics, a lot of what's happened in the boardroom with these comics, right?
Yeah.
Like I just mentioned, Claremont wanted to keep her dead. It was other people that said, let's bring her back. He didn't want to do it. He had to be coaxed into bringing her back.
And how they did it was fucked up.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want to. I mean, and the thing is, you know what's crazy is because they gave him pushback for doing it, but look how many times after that they've killed Jean, bro.
Mad times.
Multiple times.
Like, look how many times afterwards that they've actually killed her off in the books.
House of M, all that stuff, bro. Like,
it became a formula, and that's when it's like, okay, can we kill somebody else? Damn.
Jean died more times than Kenny from South Park,
bro. Definitely. She's died way more times, and
we just start saying "you bastards" after a while. I'm just getting numb.
The damn clone lived longer than her, pretty much. Madeline Pryor.
Yeah. Well, Goblin Queen, like on so many different occasions, bro. But it's just like her life and death really has no more weight because it's like you can't be sure that she's going to die or stay dead. You know that they'll kill her off, but then they'll find a reason to bring her back. That's why I was like, look, you know, we know that she's bonded by the Phoenix Force, and again, that's going to play out more even after Krakoan era. But
see,
bro.
some dudes cheat and be like, "But babe, we were on a break." Scott gets to say, "Babe, you were dead. Like
you were dead.
You were dead. Like
you were literally dead. Like what else did you want me to do?"
And she'd be like, "You knew I was coming back. Ain't no excuse.
I ain't know nothing."
Then Emma started hollering at me telepathically, so I had to get with Emma.
Yeah, right.
It's a cold world, Emma Frost. Like that's how it goes.
And you notice how they basically slid that in as well. Like we got a chance to see her.
She peeped what she was doing too. It was funny how she was listening to.
That's why.
Thoughts, bro. Like that was hilarious, bro. And we're gonna move on Scott too. I think.
Oh, no doubt. And Scott ain't gonna do shit about it. But
nope.
whatever she says,
nope.
Because Scott gets zero fucks. Like, my wife's a whole ass telepath, but I'm gonna still do dirt because
you know, like even in the books he has a type.
Yeah.
Like he literally has a type. Scott has a type. Like you know, like you have to be a telepath to be with Scott. Because the crazy part about it is, remember, him and Psylocke had a small thing.
Yep.
fucker,
And Gene busted him too.
bro. Like this motherfucker
See,
got his name.
he like the mind benders.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, when he shoot a
if
shot, he'd
this
be
is
like,
real life,
when he shoot a
he
shot,
has
he'd
so
be
many
like,
baby mamas.
what number am I thinking, babe? And if she know, it's a go.
It's a go. If she
Bruh.
know, it's a go.
Do you think they're gonna go into Vulcan in season 2?
Nah.
Vulcan's
too OP. They don't want to go into all that.
They want it because that's too much of a
Vulcan
story.
takes
I mean,
over
you're
that
going into like
empire.
Deadly Genesis. You're going in before that as well. Like they're not going to tell that story right now. That's not a story that they want told because it's too much involved, and you can't shortchange that story. Especially consider you've already introduced the Shi'ar, so we already know what he does. You know, again, going back, you know, marrying Deathbird, you know, everything, and what his
And we
plan
know
is
about
at that point.
Starjammers too from the old series. You know,
Yeah, the motherfucker killed Corsair. Corsair. You know what I mean? Yeah. So again, bro, nah, his
story is so dope, bro. Like they took him out he wasn't even born. They took him out as a fetus.
Yeah.
It's growing. That's finished growing him. Like that's crazy, bro. Like they became mad OP. There he is. There he is. When you see yourself?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Because look, y'all realize when I showed his bullet joint, he didn't throw it up on the screen, and then he was just like, "I'm gonna do that." That's just wrong, bro. That's wrong. That's abuse of power. It's wrong.
Right.
I'm saying though.
Right.
Yeah, it was crazy seeing him, bro. Like I never thought we get him in this shit, and it's just
right.
incredible. They're just man. How many characters I gotta be in these fucking movies? Like now I gotta be Gladiator. I already gotta be Sentry.
Bro, he got your head
Kang.
just in there, just situated nicely.
Yeah,
like the blending on the blend job on this Photoshop is immaculate.
Mine was too, but he refused to put it up because he's.
Oh, you sent one?
No, when I posted, you didn't see your spoiler. When I said your spoiler Rockwell.
Yes, what they've been saying it the entire time, bro.
No, this is why. This is you.
Hold up.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Send it to me, bro, so I can pull it up.
Please.
Send it to me now, so I can pull it up.
Please, please.
I gotta see this shit. I gotta see this shit. Hold on. Did you send it?
We gotta fight back.
You're spoiling.
Hold on. Did he send it?
Yeah, I sent it.
Hold on.
On Wednesday, everybody, you gotta mute Leo. Spoiler alert. Spoiler Rockwell.
Yo,
it's even like because he just jumps out at you because you won't be expecting nothing, and then spoiler.
Wow. Oh man.
I didn't even know Leo could jump that high. Look at that shit. Damn.
Y'all can see this Vinny later.
Wow, bro.
That boy got the prowler body, bro. He got the prowler. Oh man.
He got a prowler body, bro. Please
That's
go
too funny.
away.
That is too funny, bro. Come on, bro. This is a work of art, though, bro. Come on,
It is
man.
dope. It's dope.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Bro. Like,
bro.
look at that, bro.
It got
That's Vinny on his way to Comic-Con.
I say mad fares. Like no train ticket for me. I'm flying there.
Just fly there, man.
Yep.
He got his prints on his back. Y'all don't see because of the cape, but all the prints.
The cape keeps him dry in case it's bad weather. I'm good.
Then he's like, now I didn't told y'all I only leased all them hoes out just for like about a good couple hours. Now I gotta come get them. I gotta come get them.
Now I gotta come get them.
Yep.
I gotta come get on.
I got my QR code on my chest.
Upside down Superman logo. Oh man, I love it.
You know what?
You can't. You know they're gonna want to try to grab you on your ponytail. You got to tell them it's all Beijing. You got to.
All Beijing.
You got
Yeah.
All Beijing. Don't do that.
Don't touch
Oh,
it. You gonna
man.
smudge.
You know they're gonna want to party. You got to tell them no.
You got to tell them no. You got,
Yo, wow.
Mhm.
You gotta tell him no. That's crazy. Look at his Cornelius shaking my head. Oh man, crispy fade Cornelius in the building. He said shaking my head.
Yo,
Yo, wow. Yeah.
Man,
Oh.
Yeah.
tell him no.
And with that done, son.
No, we do.
Hell yeah, bro. Definitely, man. Anyway, great show once again. Thank y'all for coming through. Again, another listen. I'm gonna wait till after 12 o'clock to spoil it for everybody. So I won't put any pictures up. This legal after 12 p.m. Then it's definitely legal. Because by then everybody should have seen it. If you ain't
check Facebook on Wednesday.
Yeah, that's Just put your phones down.
Stay off the app, motherfucker.
Yeah, like Heather B, all phones down.
Jason, you got the nerve to be talking, bro.
Listen. You posted X-Men stuff before I even get to watch it, bro. You've been doing it consecutive.
Bro.
The first episode.
I was in all right. We're in the background. Hold up. Bro. We're in the background before the show. I'm sitting up there trying to tell you, don't tell Bloomer nothing about. Don't tell Bloomer. Invincible? Yeah.
I only said Nissa. I just said Nissa will be back. That's all I said. But I didn't say nothing. I said Nissa.
Y'all, he was in the back telling me that Abraham Lincoln was gonna get assassinated. I'm like, Nero, the 16th president, like that. He's like, yeah, this is gonna happen at a movie theater. I'm like, oh, bro. Yeah, JFK, he gonna get 360 no scope, bro. You ain't gonna believe it. It's gonna be crazy.
Not been that bad the X-Men 97
he said
show at all.
Said you hear first person shooter? How about two shooters?
No. But I'll have a picture posted at 7:30 or 6 o'clock in the morning of a character from the show before you even watch it. I ain't been doing that.
Hey, y'all see what they did to Dr. King? Man, damn shame.
No. That's been your boy. Well, X-Men's been your boy. I mess up with the comics and the movies, but
bro, you mess up with
X-Men.
Comics, trailers, movies.
That's me.
Christmas, Valentine's Day,
gender reveals. He'd be like,
now, I did mess up.
Hey man, congrats on your son. Everybody like.
Yep, sure did.
Oh, sorry. I see y'all in Party City. I thought everybody knew.
Listen.
Plus, congratulations. I heard you got a son.
Motherfucker out, man.
Yo,
spoiled man.
Yo,
one love. One
Silver. Hi, Silver.
That's me, bro. My oldest son's married, right? He got a we got my granddaughter, whatever.
Oh man.
Right? So his wife's pregnant again. So they're trying to have a gender reveal in my house. I said, no problem.
He did. Right? So you really did spoil a gender reveal, bro?
Yeah.
Damn.
But look, check it out.
I give up.
Look.
Nah.
I'm about to tell you what happened.
I was just playing. Oh my god.
You can't write it better, bro.
Listen,
I'm
trying to tell you.
Hold up.
Let me tell you what happened.
Oh shit. Hold on.
So my
pick up my glasses back there, bro.
It wasn't even really me. My son's wife, her mother bought the cake.
Damn.
The little cake, right? So she bought the cake. She bought the cake, and my daughter-in-law put the cake down on in the kitchen. So she took the cake out the bag. She took the cake out the bag, and it said, "Congratulations, he's a boy." I said, "Oh, well, we got a boy. Got to pop the balloons." Yo, it was not
bro. Vinny said that
like,
as soon as Vinny said gender reveals, Jay was like, "Yo, how'd you know?"
It wasn't me.
Like, wait a minute, were you there?
It's like, oh, shit.
I remember telling
Did
y'all.
she tell you? Oh,
You
I thought I
spoiled
said
my
that
own spoiler
backstage.
story.
oh, bro.
You in spoilception. You spoiled my spoiler story.
Spoilception.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait to Christmas. I'm calling your daughter.
Yeah.
Be like, yo,
Yeah.
he didn't get you that PlayStation. I'm sorry. I
Wasn't
know
my
that's what you
fault.
wanted. He didn't get that.
Hey, Larry, man, I saw your mama at Target the other day. Guess what she got you?
Yeah.
Just guess. You know that thing you wanted that whole time. You really, really, really want it. Yeah, she got it for you, man. Yeah.
Yo, man, damn. I would have hated to be your friend when you was little. You probably told everybody's mom what your friend did, bro.
Yo.
Be like, yo, I'm telling
Hey,
my mom,
they
bro.
finna nuke Japan, bro.
Man.
I don't know if you heard that.
No, not spoiling war secrets.
Yeah, bro. He trade war secrets.
Look at Jay. Look at Jay.
Y'all hear about Oppenheimer?
bro, I just got something juicy, man. Hitler and them, they finna move on Poland like soon. Like food, bro.
Yo. Damn.
Oh no, I wasn't no rat.
Jason.
Oh no. I wasn't no rat.
He said Jason. Damn. But you know what? I bet that ass won't tell you there's an alligator in the background when you come with his crib. Like, just wait and see it for yourself. Oh,
You remember them
damn.
spoiled jokes? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I got little Rocky. He nibbling on your Achilles right now, like
shit.
fucking
man.
pulled pork.
Oh, shit.
See you
Oh,
later,
headache.
motherfuckers.
Oh, man. Anyway,
Oh man.
Vinny, what you got going on, bro? What you...
I don't know, Jason. Tell him. Nah. I'm just fucking with you, bro.
That's good. That's a good one.
Oh, shit.
That's a good one.
No, man, I'm just
The opportunity was there.
just finishing up on some of these projects
Man.
and looking forward to the show in a couple weeks. Always excited about X-Men this week, and only a couple episodes left, so I'm excited. Bittersweet last few coming up, and a lot of reading to catch up on, a lot of art to catch up on. Just same old, man. So looking forward to being back here next week. Comic Talk with Friends. We might be getting some other shows back online soon too. We'll see how that goes. So excited for that as well.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Thank you for being here as always.
Always a pleasure.
Jason, what you got going on, bro?
Bro, I can't even talk. Just skip me, bro.
Nah, bro. No, please skip me.
Go ahead, bro. Like, go ahead, Bloomer. Go ahead. The last 15 minutes has been funny as hell. Dog. Like, oh man. That was a true story. The dinner reveal was a true story.
Jason, your business.
Spoiler squad.
Bro, that was not my fault, bro. I saw that blue cake come out. I was like, oh, it's a boy.
Bro, but you do know that when Vinny said it, he wasn't serious.
I
But
was
damn,
just fucking with you. Oh my god.
But when he said it, I was like, oh shit.
Well, actually, now that you mention
Oh shit! Now that you mention it.
Anyway, bro, thank you for being here as always, brother. It's always good having you here.
Oh, no doubt.
Bloom,
Man.
what's going on, bro?
Man, it's always a pleasure to be here with my brothers on the panel. Also here with everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody who comes and religiously, or if not religiously, occasionally, and come and support us. You guys come for the comic book talk, but you stay for the other real chatter, and so we love you guys so much out there. You know, so again, what we got going on? Of course, Monday comic book talk with friends. On what a comic book artist. Yeah. Homework. D. Yes.
What does Marcellus Wallace look like?
Dr. Nader is an asshole, bro.
Oh my God.
He said you need to come back with a 10-pager.
He said you need a 10-pager, bro. He said,
man, bro. I'm so done, dog.
damn, bro.
I'm about to get me a shot.
We need sources. We need references. Yeah, you're gonna have your you got a week, bud.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Jason said next week I'm making sure my computer freezes. Fuck y'all.
Bro.
He taking his repeater out the plug again. He said, "Fuck
shit." Oh shit. That shit was funny. You know what? Dr. Nader gonna show up next week to see if you got that shit.
He gonna have some eyes like,
bro.
That dude
Bro.
is hell, dog.
As hell. As hell, bro. As hell. Anyway.
Man, what else we got?
That was a
Thursday.
true story,
Yeah. We know. Sadly. But yeah, Thursday. Get your submissions in for Figure Flex Friday. Wikipedia is not a valid source. Okay, yeah. You can't quote Wikipedia, my dude. Yeah, my man Evangeline. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you,
yes,
brother. Thank you for being here.
Figure Flex Friday, Spring Fever Flex. Make sure you're still getting those out there, because we're slowly, or now actually quickly, coming into the end of this competition. We got still a couple more weeks, I believe, but please
we
make
got
sure you get your.
Yeah, we got up until end of May, as a matter of fact.
Okay, cool. So still got a couple more weeks. But we're burning. We burnt through April. We're burning through April. So again, y'all going crazy. Y'all going crazy.
I think Dr. Nader just picked this time to snap the fuck out, bro.
Oh, he did. I saw that goblin thing the other day. That
bro, like he's just picking this time to snap the fuck out. I'm like, yo, who put their hands on your mama, bro? Because you was mad right now, just doing some dangerous shit. Like going crazy with these photos, bro. So yeah, definitely, man. But yeah, bro, definitely Figure Flex Friday, Spring Fever Flex. Shout out to my man Watch This Six over there at Comic Relief Comic Collectibles for sponsoring this episode, or this particular war that we got going on. Also tune in each and every Friday. And if you want to see Jason putting at least 30 photos in there, we're gonna have that going as well. Yeah, definitely, man. But
y'all heard that Lincoln he freeing the slaves. Y'all heard that?
Hey yo,
I don't know if he gonna do it though.
Yeah.
You heard the birds are coming.
Just
no Diddy. Spoiler alert. Apropos, did you mention the
week long theatrical release of Aliens 1979?
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard some stuff about Screenweaver, but I'm sure that was just a meme.
Ooh, okay. Now we know what was in. Hold up, wasn't today the 40th anniversary of Terminator?
Was it?
Was it today? Was it the 20th or the 30th?
It's been a lot of anniversaries lately.
It's a lot of anniversaries, bro. Yeah, it's a lot of anniversaries right now, bro. Yeah. Anyway, thank y'all so much for being here as always. Another great show. until next week. Yeah. Again, remember we got X-Men 97. We got the Bad Batch this Wednesday as well. Right now, if you're a collector, we're in the thick of things for the the Power of the Dark Side. So who knows what other releases we might get this week. I don't know. Everybody's gonna be checking what Palpatine's supposed to be dropping this week from what we know and for what's being said. So we got to see that. Again, we'll see. We'll see how that rocks. But anyway, have a nice night, rest of your night. And yeah, we'll see you again next week.
Go get you some books, motherfucker. Go read.
Yeah, definitely go read. Get some books, man. You already know what it is. Peace out. We love y'all, man. We out.